We are back again for our webinar, 3 minutes of sharing. And today we will be talking about male and female education and where we are now. This is an interesting topic that I think that we will have some different views because we are not equal. We are different people, different genders. So we will have this kind of different approach. So, Mihaela, always a pleasure. Now I'm in Spain. You're still in Romania. So, in a place that is very nice, Timișoara. Timișoara is really nice. I advise everybody to visit. Wonderful history. So, let's start, Mihaela. Shoot.
Yes, Filipe, I'm very happy that we touch this subject. And I'm very curious about your point of view on this situation that I want to invite everybody to think about. Women are increasingly dominating education, especially, in preschool and elementary school. I am a teacher in preschool and elementary school, so I am in this situation. Is this a challenge for us in the future, in the near future? What do you believe?
Well, I'm all for diversity, okay? And I see that in certain parts of diversity, in society, diversity is not a goal, okay? And I see that across the world, that when you go to elementary schools or lower levels in school, it's like 90% women. And that is the low number because you can see that the people that are giving support to the school are women, the teachers are women, everybody's women in those schools, like 90% to more. And I think this might be creating some problems because you need to have the two roles. Because if you have only a girls' school or only a boys' school, it's different. But now that's not the rule. Actually, the rule is that they are mixed, and it's good. They're mixed, fantastic. But also the roles that they follow should be mixed, because in order to see some contrast, and also if you think about environments that you say, okay, this is only a male environment, there is this concept of toxic masculinity. Now the word was complicated. Maybe there is also toxic femininity, something like that. So you need to create diversity, and I see this as a problem that now you have boys that have too much energy to consume in school and they don't consume it. So, and that creates kind of frustrations on the long run. So this is something that I don't see it. It's not people don't see it as a problem. When there is, I am a big supporter of diversity. If diversity means everywhere, not only some spots. So, and this connects with the question that I have with you. Who is getting now more degrees today, men or women? Maybe there is a clue in what I said.
It's a clue. Maybe you are not surprised, Filipe. Women are getting more degrees today. And they made a research and they discovered that, to give a clue, for every 10 women between age 25 and 35 with a college degree, there are only eight men. Long ago, 30 years ago, this average was not the same. It was different. So somehow education has flipped from this male-oriented space to this female-dominated one. And I want just to give you a personal experience about what you said earlier. I had my teacher in the primary school was a man, was not a woman. So I'm lucky to say that preschool I was taught by a woman, and in the primary school I was taught by a man, and then from the secondary I was having both energies, man and female. So my concern, if I may point it a little bit to you, Filipe, as well, to maybe you have an answer. Let's say that if women are getting more educated nowadays, what is happening with running the companies and teams? What did you observe in your, because you are international speaker and trainer as I am, and you travel the world. What did you notice from your own experience? You don't need research regarding who is running now more the companies and the teams, men or women?
Well, for sure, men are running more companies, but we need to understand that there are choices that are made from men and women. I've seen women explaining that, for instance, when we are talking about extra time, men are more free to give extra time. They are more free to travel because when you have, for instance, when you decide to have kids, this is normally, it's a choice. So you, in a way, people have to make choices. Men, many times, they choose to be in the second place in terms of education of the kids. And they have less connection with the kids. And that sometimes is even a cause of divorce because they are traveling in order to get more for the family and everything. And the couples break away. So this is something that also happens a lot. And these are choices that people do. That's why I think that we need to work in giving the equal starting conditions, but do not try to give the same finishing conditions, because that creates distortions that are complicated.
May I give an example here?
Yeah, please.
Because we know each other since 2007.
Sorry?
So me and you, we know each other from
yes,
2007. And you know that I have started back then when we met my career as an international trainer inside JCI. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And maybe you remember, because you taught me how to become a trainer and so on, that I had to postpone my career, international career, because I was pregnant and I had to deliver the baby, and I did only 25 hours from my 50 hours as an international trainer, because I had to go back home and deliver the baby, and I traveled with pregnant in 6 countries, giving trainings while pregnant, you know? So I just wanted to give this example to you to understand that it was a very difficult choice for me to choose between something that I love to do and the responsibility of being a mother and a wife with a family. So that's why I understand what you are saying.
there are choices that that people have to do, and this is something that we need to see it in a more natural way, and not see that if you choose family, you are a failure. If you choose to be a high roller, you are success. At the end of the day, do what makes you happier.
Yes.
That's it. It makes you happier to have 3, 4 kids and be at home. Do it. It feels happy not having any kids and go travel the world, and okay, do it. And also be careful with the partner that you choose, because it helps. That's why also, and this we are going further with the 3 minutes, but there is one thing that maybe we can explore in the next one. Now, because women are more educated, maybe in terms of relationships, they are more demanding. So basically, when they had less education, one guy that had, let's say, high school education was more than enough. But if you have a lot of women with university degrees, maybe she's not so interested in a guy that is nice and has a good job and is high school only. So maybe there is
Let's do it, Filipe, because you know that I like your ideas. Let's do our next live on this, explaining this changing in the attitudes and in the demands between women and men. What do you believe?
I think so. I think
Let's
there is
do
a
it.
topic of a good conversation, like
Let's
we
do it.
always have.
Yeah.
So for the time, now actually we didn't match yet a date for the next one, but we will, and we will advertise it with time. And for the time being, this is from Spain to Romania. And thank you very much, Mihaela, for a nice conversation.
We are
Thank
a
you.
good team, Filipe.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Good energy.
Good energy.